exist, no one to blame. Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain, but with you everything.
Good morning, everyone. What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today is Monday. It's definitely a very Monday-y Monday. It's pouring down rain right now. We are starting to get all of the rain from Tropical Storm Nicholas today, but I think tomorrow and Wednesday will be the bulk of the bad weather. But it's currently 9 and I'm about to get started studying, which sucks, but I'm eating my overnight oats per usual. Nothing has changed over here, and finishing up my coffee. I wanted to vlog today because today's my second day starting back with studying. I started studying for Audit yesterday, and so that's what I'm taking next, as long as my score release tomorrow goes well, which is so insane to think about. I get my score like back around like 7 tomorrow night, I think. So, but I started studying yesterday, and I'm gonna share my study schedule with y'all in a little bit. But I just thought I'd vlog since I just started studying, and I really wanted to spend today to kind of start decorating for fall once I, get some studying done and everything. My initial plan was to do like a full vlog before I started studying, so like over this last weekend, and go to Trader Joe's and get some fall stuff and do like a fall Trader Joe item video, that kind of thing. And then I also really wanted to go to like Home Goods and TJ Maxx and like some consignment stores and just try and find some like little fall decor, because I don't need a lot, but I just want to find like 2 or 3 more things and some fall candles, you know the deal. But I wanted to do all of that before I started studying, but my car, as y'all know from my last vlog, it's at the shop. I think I forgot to say in my last vlog that I had to like get a part replaced, but it was due to like hitting my, underneath my car on something. It wasn't due to like any actual car problems itself, and they had to get the part in, and I think it arrives today, so that's why I don't still have my car. But since I didn't have my car, I haven't really been able to do all of that, and I don't trust myself driving Griffin's truck, honestly, especially in Houston, so I wasn't able to do that. So that's going to be coming in another vlog, but I figured I could at least start decorating with the fall stuff I already have, and that would be fun, and it would fit the cozy vibes for today with the rain.
Even though we both stay the same, would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain? Even as we're having...
I just switched over some laundry, and I made myself a second cup of coffee, which, not gonna lie, I try to avoid doing most of the time, just because it's, I don't know, I don't want to use 2 espresso pods or Nespresso pods in a day. And I also just normally find that I can push through the need for a second coffee and like get through a slump. But the fact that I'm slumped and it's like 11 a.m. is a little concerning. So I went ahead and made a second cup to help me. Since I planned on starting yesterday, and I did start yesterday, but I didn't do as many modules as I was planning yesterday. So I kind of have to already catch up from yesterday. And I've done 3 modules this morning so far, I think, and Audit is just terrible, like literally so terrible. I'm not like crapping on anybody who's in Audit or who enjoys it. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, the worst thing like to happen to me, it's just remembering certain phrases, and that's what it feels like so far, and I just don't like that. Like, I like practical, being able to solve for stuff, not just like memorizing phrases and stuff. But I have to really focus on actually understanding this stuff instead of just memorizing, because I think that will be key to actually doing well on this exam. So let's keep studying. I'm so sleepy, and I threw on a sweatshirt because I'm cold and wanted to be cozy, but I just lit a candle over there. Okay, so it's like 4:30 and I just finished up. I think I'm probably gonna do one more module later because it's short and it would just completely catch me up to where I need to be. But I also still need to go through and like type up notes from one of the sections I did yesterday and then all the sections I did today, which will honestly take a while, but I'll probably just do that after dinner. Pulled down this box of fall decor. I also have this box up here, but most of it is Christmas stuff except for those sunflowers, I think, and then there might be a few more fall things, so I will probably get it down as well. But let's start with this box and getting some fall stuff out.
Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain, but with you
Clearly have lots of little pumpkins. These are like all from the dollar section at Target over the last like few years. I really like this one because it just like looks the most real, I feel like. But I also like this one, and this one doesn't really match too much we have going on in our apartment, so I might not put it out. But I'll probably put one in the bathroom, one somewhere in the bedroom, and then one out here in the living room. Not 100% sure yet. And I have this random little glittery leaf, which also is very like not the vibe. But I used to just like literally buy stuff if I thought it was cute, even if it didn't like match the overall theme of everything, because that just seemed like what I wanted to do. Because I was just buying stuff because it was, you know, $3 or whatever. And then I have these two fall candles left over. This one's from TJ Maxx. It's called White Pumpkin. And then I have this vanilla birch, which I ended up just not burning a lot of last year because I think it was like a candle that we kind of had set aside in the office. But it's a really strong smell too, so it's not one that I want to have in like a smaller area. I also have these two black pumpkins with gold sparkles all over them, and I think that they're really good for Halloween, but not necessarily like fall, so I may like put these out closer to Halloween. I have like this little dollar section wreath, which we don't have anywhere to put that because we don't have like a door hanger because our doors are like really tall here. And then I have this little garland that I probably won't use just because I don't really know where I would put it without it like taking up too much space. So
has changed, even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain?
however, what I did in here, I had like real baby's breath flowers over here in the pink and white vase that I have from FabFitFun, but I threw those out because they were like dead. And I replaced this little vase because it goes better with the sunflowers. I've had those since my sophomore year of college. I got them at Michael's and they're fake and I just use them every year during the fall. So I have those out in that little vase from Anthropology. And this is the vase that was over there. It's just white and pink and I got it in a FabFitFun box, and this is fake eucalyptus, but I'm leaving this out because it just fits like the vibe of the bathroom. Our room will probably be the thing that's like decorated the most for fall, honestly, just because there isn't much space to put things in the living room or like on our TV stand or anything. I don't really have anywhere to put this pumpkin, but I love it. I got it from TJ Maxx last year, I think. And I also got this little arrangement from TJ Maxx last year. And I love both of them. And I just have it in like a little clear thing. I don't really know what to call that. Like, it's not a vase, but I got it from Target a while ago. And I have this picture of us, and that'll probably stay like that. I kind of vibe with it, with the different heights and everything. And then I'm not leaving this here. I'm gonna put it somewhere else, but my grandma gave me that, and I like having it out around Halloween.
Even as we're having a fight.
Okay, that literally took me like 15 minutes to get stuff in place because I really don't have that much, like I told y'all. But honestly, I don't need that much more. I really would just like a different throw pillow setup because obviously all of our sheets and everything are pure white. And y'all saw I put the little orange pumpkin, and I figured this would go best in here just because of the orange like plaid pillow on the bed. This is like the only room that has any orange in it. The white pumpkin big candle in here because we actually don't have any like actual real candles in here. We have some fake ones on the dresser right there, and they are like the LED flameless ones, and they're really great, and I love them, but I want one in here so that in here can smell like fall too. But I definitely will need more just because I only have that one and then that vanilla birch. But like I said, I don't love lighting it because it's very strong. Like the way this little setup turned out, I think it'll be like a nice like little cozy thing to like wake up and look at in the morning. So I love that. I really just want one other throw pillow and a throw blanket at the end of the bed, and then maybe like some more candles. So I'm working on typing up like a condensed study guide for audits. I kind of started doing this when I was studying reg, and I pretty much was only typing up what I got wrong on multiple choice. And I decided this time around with audit, it would be a lot more beneficial for me to sort of make like a crash course type of study guide that I can condense down during my review phase. Because when I was studying for reg and during my like week and a half of review, I was like remaking note cards and making like crash course like study sheets written out, and that was very helpful, like writing those out for the topics that I really felt I needed. And I will do the same thing with audit, but I wanted to be able to start from a giant condensed study guide and just further condense it as, you know, I get closer to review and I actually review. But I have to keep up with it and basically type up a condensed of each module for as I go along, basically. I finally got some highlighters because I've just been using pens to follow along, or at least I was in reg in the Becker book. But I love having highlighters to like really get those key terms to stick out. These are the Zebra mild liners. I used these in college. If you've been following me, you know, and I'll leave them linked down below. But you can get them. You can get a big pack, I think, at Target. I don't know if they sell small packs, like a humongous pack. But I just got these off Amazon for like $4 or $5.
Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain? Even as we're having a fight.
I get so many DMs and just messages in general and comments about asking how I studied for reg and how I'm studying for audit, and just to share like my study plan. So this is what I have for audit. This is the exact same structure that I followed for reg, that my friend pretty much recommended to me, and she's done with like half of her exams, and we study the same, so she recommended it to me and thought it would, you know, work best. But I really like this structure because it allows for you to sort of move through all of the material pretty quickly. It takes me about 2 weeks I think it's only 2.5 weeks to get through all of reg, and it's going to take just under 2 weeks, I think, to get through all of audit. But after you go through watching all of the lectures at a quickened speed, and then you know, taking the notes as you go along that they tell you to take, and then doing all the multiple choice, you just go back through from the beginning and do all the sims, and that kind of is your review in and of itself. And then a week out from the exam, you do like mock exam 1, and then the next day review the mock exam, then take mock exam 2, next day review mock exam 2, mock exam 3, then review mock exam 3, and then have like one extra day and then take the test. And that's kind of like the way I do it, and it's what I did for reg. So that's pretty much what I'm following for audit, but I just wanted to share for those of you who are wondering and have like an actual picture of it so that y'all could screenshot it if you wanted to get ideas. My car is not ready yet, which sucks. I called them for a follow-up or whatever, and they said the part hasn't come in yet that they need, so that's not done. But they did do like the oil change, tire rotation, and then the state inspection that I needed done for registration, and all of that was only $95, which is like so good. And I went to Uptown Automotive here in Houston, and if I went to like an express oil change place in Tuscaloosa and was there for like 45 minutes in and out, I paid like $95 just for the oil change and nothing else. So I'm not upset with that at all, but I'm glad all that part got done. But hopefully this will get done. I'm gonna have to move my driver's license appointment because there's no way I will be able to go to the like tax collector's office and get all the registration taken care of before my appointment in like 2 or 3 days, because I highly doubt my car will be ready tomorrow or the next day. Maybe the next day, but we'll see. Okay everyone, it's 9 o'clock. I just got done loading the dishes and I put away my laundry, and that's like the first time that I've done laundry and put it away in the same day, and I don't know how long, but I wanted to just go ahead and get it out because decorating for fall today kind of inspired me to get the space like somewhat picked up and tidy and not just like accumulate a pile of laundry like we normally do. But I am like extremely beat and exhausted. I've been off of like my normal sleep schedule for like the past like week and a half, like really ever since I took my CPA exam like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. Well, a week and a half ago. And my sleep schedule's been off since then. So I'm trying to get back on, well, I'm actually not trying to get back on it. I'm trying to get on a different sleep schedule where I'm like asleep by like 10:30, getting up at like 6, and just having more time in the morning to study and finishing a little bit earlier in the day so I can go to bed earlier and get my YouTube stuff done earlier. And I was going to take a bath and like do a hair mask and everything and wash my hair because it's still styled from like over the weekend and everything, which it's only Monday, so it's fine. I think I washed it on like Thursday, and I'm just gonna get one more wear out of it because I think I'm gonna go, like when I wake up in the morning, just go walk on the treadmill for like 30 minutes, do like a 12-3:30 situation. Might do a workout if I'm like feeling up to it in the morning, but I didn't want to wash my hair if I'm going to be doing that first thing in the morning, so I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow. But I am going to take a body shower here in a sec, but I need getting in bed. It's not even 9:30, so I must say I am proud of myself for already being in bed. I'm probably gonna read like just 15 or 20 pages of A Court of Thorn and Roses because I'm still reading that. It's so bad when you read thrillers because everything else you read after that isn't a thriller feels so incredibly slow, and it's almost hard to get into when in any other circumstance the book wouldn't be hard to get into. Because A Court of Thorn and Roses is really good, but there's a part of me that like wants to be reading things that like make it hard to put the book down right now. And normally I just listen to myself and I'll like pause what I'm reading and start something else, but I hate reading more than one book at once, so I really want to try and finish A Court of Thorn and Roses, so I'll read a little bit of that. I really wanted to do like a reading in the bath situation tonight, but honestly it was one of those nights where even that sounded too exhausting. I just have been thinking about getting in bed from the moment I woke up this morning because I've just been that tired all day. But hopefully this will be a successful night of sleep so I can get up early in the morning at like 6. Okay, I am in bed, but my camera just died. If you're wondering why my nose is red again, it's because this ring is fine in my nose and the material is great for my nose, but it doesn't have a stopper on the end. And every now and then, like every couple of, I don't know, I've had it in for like 2 weeks, I guess. And this is the second time it's happened in the 2 weeks, but the end of it, like the open end of it will get stuck in the hole. And then when I have to get it out, it irritates the hole, obviously, so it makes it red, but it will probably be irritated for a day and then go back to normal. So ignore that. Y'all know that my nose piercing has been such a problem for me. I need to just order another titanium hoop and bite the bullet and get one with the stopper so I don't have to keep dealing with this. But I'm in my little PJs. They aren't very fall vibes at all for this vlog, but they're comfy. I love my Target PJs. I also love Abercrombie PJs. And yeah, I don't know why I'm saying all that. But I took 1 melatonin, which is just 1.5 milligrams for the kind I have. Just to help me fall asleep in case I start getting anxious about like score release or something tomorrow, because knowing me, my mind will do that to me. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog, and I'm so ready to get my car back. So I hope you all enjoy this vlog, and be sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Turn on post notifications if you don't have them on. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Follow me on social media, link down below, and check out my podcast, which is just In Bloom Podcast. And I will see you all in my next video. Good night.